1015 The Fridge, Dayton's coolest alternative. It's Kevin Begley, and so happy to have in the studio today Julia Wolf. Nice to meet you. We haven't met before. And congrats on all the recent success within my room and touring and everything.
Thank you so much. It's been quite the journey to get here, but I'm so grateful.
I was going to say, like, most people listening to The Fridge know In My Room, and that was such a journey with that song over like 2 years,
Yes.
you know, and that now it's become such a big hit on the radio. What was that like to put that song out 2 years ago? And was there a moment where you were like, oh, this is happening now?
I feel like I had a gut feeling from day one about it. I just thought, gosh, this is the most honest I've ever been. I really believe in this song, but it took a while. And then it was really the twilight of it all and me just posting relentlessly for, the following year and a half, 2 years that it took.
Yeah, because I feel like that happens a lot with TikTok and Instagram. People start posting, they're like, it's not working, it's not catching. But then once it does, that just must be the best feeling.
Oh my gosh, it was so validating. Finally, because it was just like 3 or 4 times a day trying to think of new things to post without annoying the entire world and, my current audience at that time. But everyone was really so supportive of me. And
now that it gets on the radio, it gets amplified to so many people. It kind of hits like the mainstream audience beyond your fans you already had, So that's going to be a cool feeling too.
Oh my goodness. I've been wishing for forever. So the fact that it's all happening with a song I care so much about is really awesome.
And your lyrics, they're so personal, and when you play a live show, what's the feeling when people are just screaming them back to you? Like, that must just be such a kind of weird feeling, but cool at the same time.
Everyone is just there for the experience, and it just feels like we've all been in this journey together from the start.
Yeah.
So the live show is like my one chance to really get to experience it in real time and see how it does feel cathartic for people to scream the lyrics back at me, and we're all just kind of going through it together. Yeah,
and they probably have their own reasons why they connect with it and connect with the music and the lyrics too.
The intrusive thoughts, they win sometimes, but that's okay.
Now, obviously, your music is so inspired by kind of like the emo movement, which like talks to my heart. Like growing up in the 2000s, all those emo bands and pop punk bands, alternative bands. So what would teenage Julia, what band or artist now that you're like alongside rubbing shoulders at festivals, on the stages, like what band would teenage Julia be like, this is so cool that she's playing shows with them?
Oh my goodness. The story so far is still to this day my favorite band of all time. Insane lyrics, voice, everything. But also, I did get a chance to work with Kellen Quinn from Sleeping with Sirens, and that was a huge moment for me. That was so cool.
Yeah, it must be like now you're in their world. You were a fan of the band, and now you're doing it. So that's really cool.
Just to be accepted and welcomed and trusted in the songwriting process and the studio with these guys is unreal.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like I said, people who listen to The Fridge, they know in My Room. But what song, if they're new to Julia Wolf, if they just maybe heard you on the radio or now they have discovered you hearing this interview, what other songs do you think they should, go down a rabbit hole? Like, what other songs of yours should they discover first?
I feel like, we know Pressure, but there's a couple songs before that album that are near and dear to my heart. One being Burning House. I'm very proud of her. And Life is a Storm, Wishbone, that kind of era right before Pressure is a good one to dig into.
All right, so if you're listening, go listen to those songs.
Yes, go listen.
And get into the Julia Wolf catalog. Awesome. So I like to wrap up with kind of a fridge bit, 1015 The Fridge. So we're going to do a fridge like lightning round. I'm going to raid your fridge. You ready?
Oh, gosh. Okay.
All right, so what would we never find in your fridge? If we were to go in your fridge, what would never be in there?
Red bell peppers. I hate peppers.
Really?
Yes, I hate them.
That's funny. What would we be shocked to find? So when we opened
jars of sauerkraut, because I love eating
sauerkraut.
It just from
you don't
the
like the
jar.
bell peppers, but you like the sauerkraut.
I love sauerkraut. Yeah.
That's a good one too. What do you think right now would be expired that we'd open your fridge like, oh, this is probably expired?
The fruit. I buy fruit and I just don't eat it ever, which is bad, but it's there still.
I'm the same way. You get the moldy strawberries.
It's so bad, yeah.
Okay, what's always stocked? It's always in your fridge no matter what.
Ooh, I love coconut water. I try and keep one.
Coconut water,
one in
hydration.
There, yeah, a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what is your 2 a.m. snack? You go down to the fridge, 2 a.m. What are you grabbing?
Oh my my goodness. My 2 a.m. snack from the fridge, probably like a bread and butter pickle. Like I love the
Nice.
sweet pickles.
See, I'm dill. I like the dill pickles, but you
I
like the
like
bread
it
and
too.
butter.
But, at nighttime you want something a little sweet.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. No, I get that. And last one, what song, could be any song, doesn't have to be yours, would describe your fridge?
Oh my gosh. What song would describe my fridge? Probably this song called, oh God, I don't know. This is a tough one. I'm going to go by the title, which is IDK by Jim Legacy, because you never know what you're going to get in there.
That's a good one. I like that. Yeah. All right, Julia Wolf on 101.5 The Fridge. We're going to have you perform a few songs for us if you'd like.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks, Julia.